Hello Gemini couples, this is your reading for February 2018. Okay, so I'm going to start with your Romance Angels card to open up the reading, and then we're going to talk, then I'm going to, can I talk? Maybe? Okay. Then we're going to end with a oracle card to close out the reading, and I'll talk about what the extended reading will be about. So Gemini, you've had really good energy for February, okay? Really, really good energy. So we're going to see if this is going to go over into your love life, because I feel like your work life is, you know, it's going, you know what I mean? Ooh, you have new love and reconciliation. So I feel like you are opening yourself up to something new with your partner, okay? This could also be somebody else coming in, okay? But I'm really feeling like you and your partner are getting it together, okay? You're trying something new. You're in a really good spot. You're opening yourself up. So that love is coming into different areas of your life, okay? I just feel like you're opening yourself up to try something new. I feel like what I'm hearing is your partner has been with you, and you're feeling that. You're feeling that they're with you, okay? It feels like I'm hearing thick or thin, thick and thin, okay? Richer or poor. I don't know if you're married, but it feels that way, okay? So let's see what the cards have for you, Gemini couples. All right. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Pentacles. There it is. Like I said, you're working on something new, okay? I feel like you know your partner is there with you, okay? February, you're getting it together. I love it. So you're working on things with your partner, little things. You're starting to deal with the little things and not focus on the big picture so much, because I feel like that's what you were doing in January. I don't know how to explain it. It was like you were doing just enough to keep it together. But now in February, you're dealing with the little things, okay? Because there's an opportunity for something here. There's opportunity for something big. Okay, I feel like this. I feel like, yeah. So there's an opportunity for something big to happen. And you're putting in that time and that effort. In the past, where you're coming from in January, lots of communication, okay? I feel like there was a rest. There was a rest. You were in your head. You were like, I need some time. I need to figure out what's going on. Maybe you were dealing with other things. But there's lots of communication coming in with your partner. You're talking about things. You're opening up more. I keep seeing birds in all the Gemini readings because I feel like you're putting out little tidbits to see what you get back. Okay. There was a moment of no communication for sure, because you were in your head trying to decide what it is that you wanted to do, but there is a relationship here. There's a bond, and you know it, okay, with your other person. All right. Now, where you are in February is the Seven of Cups. Lots of options. You may be confused, but I feel like there's lots of ways that you can go about moving this relationship forward, and you're just trying to figure out which one is the best. Why? Because you're a thinker. That's what you do. Okay, you try to find the best. You're not going to take a mediocre route. You're going to find the best route, and that's what you're trying to do. Now, your influences for the month is the Two of Swords. So you're trying to gain your self-respect, your self-confidence on how you want to move, because there are different ways that you can move, in or out, to this person, to that person, whatever, okay? But let me pull clarifiers. I'm also hearing that this person is waiting. I don't feel like they're going anywhere. I really don't. If this is a couples reading and you're in a relationship with this person, they're not going anywhere, okay? Yeah. you're changing your perspective and doing things differently. Why? Because that's what you do. You look at the whole situation. You're not a person that goes left or right. You're trying to find the route that's better for you and your relationship. Okay, that's what you're doing. You're confronting things and coming out of confusion in February, which is wonderful. Okay, on the Two of Swords, you have the Emperor and the Four of Cups. You're taking control of your relationship. I feel like you're thinking back on how things were with this person, and you want that in your life. You don't want to miss out on it. Okay, I feel like you feel like it was an opportunity that you were missing. You're missing that happiness. You're missing that growth, and it's time for you to make a decision. And it's taking your, you know, you're taming your lions or yourself to move forward with this person. Well, your recent influence is the Four of Swords, and that's all that energy, all that time you spent thinking to yourself. All of those thoughts come back and forth into your mind. Okay, and the only reason why you did this was try to protect yourself when you felt something was happening. When you feel a change and shift in energy, you act accordingly, is what I'm hearing. Okay, and now you're dealing with that, facing that, and focusing more on what it is that you want. Like, I want this person. I have some sort of passion for them. But you're gaining yourself. I feel like you're gaining focus on how you feel and what it is that you really want. Yeah, you don't want something to end, so you're going to give. You're giving to that. You're giving. You're stepping out of that and you're giving. You're making changes. Wonderful. You're making changes. Okay. Negative influence. King of Pentacles. This could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Don't know why I couldn't get that out. But more, I feel like that's you gaining control, okay, by changing your perspective on a situation and not just thinking one way or just thinking about yourself. Because like I said before, you are starting something new and you're paying attention to the little details about the whole situation and not just your particular energies, okay? Worry. Worry. You're so worried. You're changing that attitude of worry and moving forward. Because by not moving forward, you weren't nurturing. You weren't nurturing something in the present because you were so worried. I feel like you're going to take control. For a few of you out there, there is a fire sign coming into your life. And they're messing up everything that you are trying to do with this person that you're dealing with. And you're fighting it. You're either fighting the worry or you're fighting this new person coming in, okay? Because you're taking control. It's like you're changing perspective. It's like, okay, this person came in, but I mean, I have something. I have someone that's standing with me. I mean, that's nice that they came in and all, but you know, that's how I feel about it, okay? Hopes and ideas. Oh, I love to see this card in your reading. The King of Swords. I love to see this card because this is you expressing your truths. What it is that you want. What it is that you deserve. What it is that's right for you. Because you are clear thinking. The King of Swords is on top of the world. Do you hear me? They know everything. Everything that they want to do. The problem is you got to express it. You got to get it out, Gemini, okay? With your partner. You got to start speaking those feelings, speaking those words, okay? You got to get that out. I'm hearing on the other side, thanks Spirit, on the other side, you can be very pushy, okay? So for some of you, it's for you to open up the Star card, healing, okay? So it's for you to open up about what it is that you want to heal a situation, but be careful about being so aggressive, because you're like, I want you and I need you to do this and this is what I want and this is what's happening. Okay, I understand that you really want something. You're totally tunnel vision focused, but you have to do it in a passionate way, especially with the Star card coming out, okay? This is an opportunity for you to heal a situation, and you don't want to do it with aggressiveness, okay? This is saying that you're putting more structure into the relationship. I feel like your partner is feeling that, and they appreciate it. It's making them feel appreciated, which was the problem in the past. They weren't feeling appreciated by you. But if you tell your direction to your partner, because I feel like it's toward them, it's something positive, that they are going to appreciate that more, and they feel cared for, they feel victorious, like they finally won, okay, over a situation. In your environment, you have the 9 of Swords, and this is your partner's energy. I feel like they were worried about what was happening in the relationship. And I feel like they haven't said much. If they have, they said a little bit, but they really haven't said how they really feel. You know what I mean? Like, because if they could, it would be a lot of middle fingers and pushing you to the ground, hitting you in the face. Like, they're upset, okay? And it's not really upset as much as it's disappointment, okay? And they're in their head. They're very much in their head, because I don't want to sound aggressive when I say this, but you put them there, okay? By ignoring them, by having them having to figure out what exactly is going on instead of you expressing it to them. That's what happened. They started going deep inside of their head, and it caused nothing but worry about where things were going. But there's the 6 of Cups coming in with the reconciliation, okay? And the 3 of Cups. Now, they just want to come back to you, okay? And have that happiness back. So, if you are willing to do that with them, they're willing to accept it. That's all I'm saying, okay? So now we're going to talk about the 1st through the 15th. And the 15th through the end of the month. First through the 15th, you have the Knight of Swords. You're going to be spending a lot of time expressing yourself through the 1st and the 15th with your partner. Because why? The Knight of Swords likes action, okay? And that's what you want. Okay, you want to get things moving. That's what I feel. I feel like you want to get things moving. Why? Because you know where you're happy. You want happiness. You want that sort of completion or end to this period. So you're coming in with a lot of communication with your partner, or your partner's coming in with a lot of communication to you. But I feel more, honestly, Spirit's saying you're doing more of the communication. 5 of Wands came up in reverse. Okay, so you can stop the fighting and the moodiness. It's like you're trying to put an end to the fighting and the moodiness. I'm also feeling like your partner is kind of gonna be in and out too, because they don't know what this means. Like they're like, I want to believe you, but we've been here before, you know? Okay, so you're just going to explain to them honestly, Gemini, that I've been going through some really bad times. This was a really bad time for us, and I'm trying to turn things around, and you need to put your walls down, okay? Put your walls down, because they're defenseless, okay? I feel like they're just like, please, please love me. You know, like, please stop doing this. And if you put your walls up and beat them down, they're going to be, you know, they're just like, please. You know, like, that's all I see. Like, So be strong. Be strong in that. Like, stop the tests. Stop the battering. Just bring love. Bring communication. Because that's what they really want from you. Okay? Whew. When spirit really gets into me, my nose starts going crazy. Because let me tell you, in real life, this doesn't happen. Like, I don't go daily life like that. Never happens. Okay? Anyhow, 15 through the end of the month, you have the 6 of Wands. There's that recognition, okay? So it's about making judgment, okay? You're going to make a judgment I feel like you're going to make a judgment to grow this relationship. You've decided that you want things to get better, okay? I feel like they feel appreciative of you doing that. You got the Ace of Cups because there's a new opportunity for love here. Okay? If you decide to put up your walls, this is for the other section, then this is someone new coming in to you, okay? And this new person that's coming in, if this resonates with you, is a person that has been making you feel good while your partner hasn't been making you feel good. Okay? That's what's coming into you. Either way, there is some fulfillment. Okay? There is some fulfillment and happiness in either withdrawing from your partner, if this is you finding new love, or withdrawing from this sad time or this time spent to yourself. Okay? It really depends on where your direction is, or where it is that you're trying to go. What it is that your focus is on, and what it is that your focus is not on. Because all you want to do is, I'm hearing, get away with your own truths. So whatever happens, you're going to be fighting for your decision, or the decision that you choose to make. So honestly, you're either going to get in there or you're going to get out. It's one of the two. And it's going to start in February. I feel like you're going to try, but for some of you, you're going to be stuck in between staying or going. Again. Either way, you're going to be working hard to achieve either one. Okay? Let's talk about your outcome. You have the 7 of Swords. That 7 of Swords came up at the end of the month. I'm just saying. 15th to 31st. 28th, because it's February. Okay. 3rd grade. And this is your truth. You're going to stand in your truth. Your foundations. What it is that you want. Okay? I don't feel like this is deception. I feel like this is you. How many Spirit said, how many swords does he have in his hand? 4. Wow. So whatever you decided in that rest, okay, is coming out. It's unfolding throughout the month. Okay? So whatever you decide, wherever you want to build your foundations, that's where you're going towards. Okay? You're taking that information and you're making a quick exit. You're either making a quick exit away from your partner, or making a quick away from your partner towards someone else, or you're leaving that, or you're leaving this deception and darkness and moving towards something better, even though you don't really know what's happening, because I see the mountains there. Either way, you don't really know which way you're going, but you're moving. Okay? Which is all that you care about right now. You have the Justice in reverse, the Two of Wands, and the Eight of Swords in upright. Both of those. So all in all, at the end of the month, there is an injustice that needs to be righted. And you know this. You know it. It's time. Okay? The Two of Wands talks about moving forward. Okay? It also talks about decisions. But for me, right now, I'm hearing it talks about moving forward. This is your initial step to make something different happen in your life. To achieve something in a solid direction. The Eight of Swords talks about where your mindset is. What are you stuck in? Are you going to release yourself? Or are you going to continue to be in your head? You have to make the decisions, Gemini couples. Okay, it's time. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands in reverse. Let's talk about that first. You have one more card that fell out. But there are delays and you're stuck. I mean, get out of it. It's time. It's time. The Sun card talks about new beginnings, whether that's with or without your partner. So it's going down in that same cycle, okay? I'm going to end with one card. Gemini couples, this was rough. I feel like, but this is the thing. I think because where I am and I see both of these stories, it feels rough to me. But for you, it feels like a breath of fresh air. It feels like if you're leaving a partner, it's time to leave that partner. I'm saying that. You're not walking away from them in some kind of shady way. If you're rekindling with a partner, it's time for you to do that. You know, like it feels good. It doesn't feel bad. I'm just like, oh, you know, because I can see both of them. They're kind of intertwining together. But your card for the end of the reading is courage. It says, take a leap. Your courage will see you through. I mean, that's self-explanatory. Do what you got to do. Okay. This reminds me of the Strength card. You are strong. You are this warrior here. Right? You can make things happen. You can do it. You just have to take the leap of faith. It's time. It's time. It is time. Okay? So, I'm going to end that there. Spirit's like, you did enough. Okay. So, for the extended reading, am going to talk about these two situations. Okay? So, we're going to talk about if you are leaving your partner. If you are leaving your partner, what to expect and who this new person is. Okay. And then if you're staying with your partner, we're going to talk about what to expect and what your partner is thinking. So either way, we're going to talk about what your partner is thinking, whether you stay or you go. Okay. And then of course, some guidance for you, because that's what I do. I want you to be the best person you can be. So if you want to have the extended reading, description box below, you can find me there. It is only $10 for a whole month, and it gets cheaper the more you buy, so on and so forth. If you want a private reading, that's down there too. I love you so much. I will see you next month. Love and light. Bye-bye.